out of the shotgun though, and the wing back from the left side came straight across in motion. Again, it was basically just a simple handoff.
It's hard to call that a jet sweep when he's that close to the quarterback, but that's the formation as you explained it to him what happened. But nevertheless,
big
Gate City,
fourth down.
Yeah, it's going to be fourth down and a long 3 as they run 2. I believe they're going to call timeout, and it's going to be called timeout John Battle. Let's take a timeout with them here. We're 2:54. Thank you, Chris. 2:54 to go in the first quarter. Gate City's jumped up on John Battle with 2 early turnovers. Again, you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Tremendous customer service, affordable prices, and outstanding work. That's what you're going to find at State Line Collision. They take care of all your collision repair, body work, paint, and automotive needs for everyone in Southwest Virginia and Upper East Tennessee. And they want to take this opportunity to say thank you for the thousands they've been allowed to serve, and they look forward to serving the next thousands into the future. So if you've got a need, give them a call. 423-392-0828. Again, 423-392-0828. State Line Collision, proud supporters of Gate City Athletics.
This is Kate Pendleton of the Gate City basketball and softball teams, and you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again. 2:54 to go in the first quarter. John Battle has taken a timeout when it's fourth down and 3.
Right in about 3 at the 7-yard line.
As they call it inside the 10-yard line, it's going to be at the 7-yard line. They're going to run the ball straight up the middle, and they're not going to make it, I don't believe. No, sirree. They tried to run the ball on a handoff over right center, and he did not make it. Juddy Schaefer is stopped.
Depends on the spot of this official.
Yes.
He's walked several back and forward and everywhere.
They've marked it, and it's going to be at least 2 to 3 yards short for great defensive movement, Joe. You were talking about him keeping in their gaps, and he definitely stayed in that gap that time because he was trying to break it outside, was unable to, tried to get it inside just to the right of the tackle guard, and Gate City's lineman said, "Say hello to my little friend," as he got him for no gain. So it'll be Gate City once again with the ball. As John Sally back under center. He's going to hand the ball off, and this is Reed. Reed gets the ball to about the 9-yard line where he's tackled by number 2. That's Seth Scarborough. So gain of about 4.
Luke Reed comes to this ball game 3 consecutive games. He's had over 100 yards. Of course, he had that almost 200-yard effort against Marion. Tonight, he's rushed 4 times for 9 yards. Again, as it's second down and 7, we talk about Gate City staying ahead of the chains. They need to pick up 3 or 4 here to make it a manageable third down, if possible, deep in their own territory.
Again, Sally under center at the 9-yard line. We got Mack to the near side as we hand the ball off. That's going to be Blanton. Landon Blanton carries the ball. I was going to see where they ended up marking it, which he crossed the 10, close to the 13-yard line. So, Childress on the stop for John Battle, as it's going to be, as you just spoke on, Joe, third down and 3 with 1:40 to go in the first quarter. Gate City leads 14-0.
Staying ahead again right now. Gate City 0 for 1 on third down. See if they can pick this one up.
So third down and 3. Sally comes under, hands the ball off, and not going to make it. They were ready for that one. We had ran that play just too many times, and they sold out on the run. A possible option to the outside or a short pass could have got a big gain right there, but in turn we hand the ball off to Reed, who's stopped by the middle of the Trojan line. So to punt, with it being fourth down and 3, is going to be Vermillion. Vermillion's going to be just inside the end zone as he prepares to kick off. So we need to watch right here as they're going to be able to return that ball inside Gate City territory. As he kicks another booming kick, it's going to get him back. A good roll, great roll, and Levi Roten is going to be able to mark that down to the 39-yard line, Joe. So if you count the total yardage, that kick, that's 61 yards, but
we'll take it.
Yes.
Again, flip the field on them. That's, a big thing. And, of course, John Battle now opens up 1st down and 10 on their own 39.
they were standing at the 48-yard line of Gate City, and the ball was kicked at least 5 to 6 yards over the return man's head, and it ended up rolling back, as said, to about the 39-yard line, where it was touched down by Levi Roten. So again, it's going to be 1st and 10, Trojans at their own 39. Again, at quarterback, Whit in the shotgun as he hands the ball off straight ahead, and nothing right there. So there's going to be a late flag. As Gate City is clapping, we'll see what it is, but making the stop is Jace Mathis. But there was a late flag. Let's see. It's going to be face masking. Wow. That was a late face mask call.
Yeah.
Let's see if it's going to be accidental or personal foul. They're going to say incidental face mask. It'll be a 5-yard penalty, which will make it 1st down and about 4. So 1st down and 4.
The clock winds is.
I was looking to see if they're going to try to run off one more play. It's going to be close. It's about 15 seconds on the quarter clock, about the same amount of time on the play clock as they run.
Can't put 2 in motion.
No, double. That play was messed up before it even started, as both of their wing backs went in motion behind the quarterback, and the center centered the ball, and he only centered the ball about 4 feet when he needed to center it about 7 feet. So let's take that 5 yards back, and
of course, you mentioned earlier the signs on the sideline. There's some discussion right now. There's one holding a tornado when there's somebody going in motion, and they just looked at the one kid to put that sign down. So I don't know if that meant anything too, if he had 2 of those up or whatever. But anyway, it got 5 yards on them.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Well, that's going to be the end of the first quarter. A good way to end it for Gate City on a penalty for the Trojans to move them back. And it's going to be 1st and 10 when we return. So we'll take a break, Joe, and we'll come back. Again, our score at the end of one quarter, Gate City 14, John Battle 0.
You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
For exceptional Mexican food and the perfect place to stop in before heading out to watch another Gate City victory, La Carreta Express in Weber City offers a tremendous menu of authentic Mexican cuisine at a great price. La Carreta proudly supports Blue Devil Sports, and they're open 7 days a week, even until 10 p.m. every night except Sunday. So dine in with them today or give them a call at 276-386-7000 for call-in orders. Again, that's 276-386-7000. And they're located next to Weber City Drug on U.S. Highway 23 in Weber City.
I think that's what they're closing.
And we're back here, ladies and gentlemen. Start of the second quarter here on senior night. Again, Gate City with a 14-0 lead. Chris, do we have a couple of scores before the action returns?
We have. It looks like offense is the name of the game in Southwest Virginia tonight. J.I. Burton's up 14-0 on Castlewood. Chilhowie 8-0 on Eastside. Ridgeview kicks an early field goal. They're up 3-0 on Abingdon. Wise Central down 1 point to Lehigh at 7-6.
As John Battle quickly goes, almost has double motion again. Quick pitch right there on the option. He's going to get to the outside, getting out to about the 39-yard line. Is going to be their wing back carrying the ball was number 7. Carrying the ball number 7, Zane Poe.
Let's go.
So I believe they wanted, as you could hear the coaches upstairs, those of you listening at home, you can hear the coaches upstairs for John Battle not agreeing with the spot.
I believe they're politely voicing their displeasure with the official's decision.
At the 35, but
of course, there's been a lot of spots to argue tonight, that's for sure.
Again, we're going to fake the handoff. The quarterback's going to keep it this time. He's wanting to pitch it, but Gate City's defender, number 58, I want to call that Gabriel. No, Kurt Gibson. He's wearing a different jersey tonight. Kurt Gibson on the stop had a hold of the back of his jersey, and he wasn't going to let him pitch the ball anywhere. And it's going to be close to a first down. It's going to be third down and about one, a long one. Need a
especially with this officiating.
Yeah, could be 3, could be 2. So we'll see how they end up marking it. They're double T formation. They hand the ball straight ahead. They get yardage across the right side, and they ran that ball completely to the end of the line, Joe.
Yeah, we talked now that what happened there. The defensive end came too far up the field, and of course allowed that running lane. And then Luke Reed missed that tackle as he was filling from the linebacker spot. We of course just got to shore that up. So. Again, like I said, right now, John Battle back in Gate City territory on the Blue Devil 49, 1st and 10.
49-yard line. They've got one wide receiver to each side, the 2 wingbacks. One goes in motion. Man, they are close to going in double motion both times. Hit him in the back right there was number 50. Great penetration by Gate City's Jace Mathis and Jordan Miller. That looked very familiar of what we faced by other teams this year. I mean, Gate City the players were on that before he got a step.
Jace has done a great job. One of our premier pharmacy players of the week last week. He was in on 15 tackles last week against Lehigh. Doing it again tonight. Great job by Jace.
John Battle really spreads their formation out as they drop one of their wingbacks behind, as they're going to end up handing the ball off, and he's not going to get anywhere. He's going to get maybe 2 yards. They moved their wingback, number 31, Schaefer, to a running back position, handed the ball off. He ran straight ahead for maybe 2 yards at the most, where it's going to be third down and a long 8. Again, 9 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the first half. Gate City with the 2 early turnovers lead John Battle 14-0.
John Battle 2 of 4 tonight on third down conversions. Of course, most of those have been 3rd and short, so we'll see what they do with a 3rd and 8.
See what formation they end up running right here. They're going to have 3 wide receivers to the right side, 1 wing back, and they slip their other wing back into block as they look to pass the ball deep downfield, and the closest one to it was Gate City's defender. In on that play was Jacob Hicks.
If we can force
another great defense, sorry Joe, another great defensive play, but Jake Hicks, we called his name so many times last week where he was able to break up passing plays like that.
If we can force John Battle into throwing the football, we've got a lot better shot at this because, again, that is not their strong suit. Again, they're just like that Georgia Tech. If you think about them, they don't throw the ball well. They want to run that option, and right now Gate City's taking advantage.
Farley's going to be kicking from about the 40-yard line as he kicks. Kind of an end-over-end kick. It's going to end up being down deep as it just keeps rolling and bouncing, and it's going to be deep down in Gate City territory, but it will be Gate City ball at about the 5-yard line or so. So that was about a 45 to
ball is spotted at the Gate City 5-yard line.
So about a 45-yard kick right there. Punters are liking this cooler air tonight.
Yep, drier field. Of course, things have dried up a little bit and starting to get some distance. Again, Gate City, though, their second possession, they open up inside their own 10-yard line. Let's see if Gate City can control the clock and move the football as well.
Again, weren't able to move the ball that much last time, but we'll see what we're able to do this time as Sally hands the ball off. We got a little bit of running room. That's Blanton. Blanton gets turned around a couple times. He's still running. He breaks 3 or 4 tackles, and he gets about to the 14-yard line right there. He broke about 5 tackles to get that end up getting about 8 to 9 yards.
Blanton, just runs so hard. I mean, that's the thing. There's no quit in that young man. And again, just a freshman. Again, 8 seniors is all that Gate City has on this squad. So a lot of good things coming for Gate City. Like I said, they just got to be patient, as you said. 2nd down and 2 for Gate City.
So, and that was probably 8 of the toughest yards you'll see a running back get tonight as the ball's handed off. This time to Luke Reed. Reed is going to get enough for a first down.
Hand off to Luke Reed.
By about 2 yards. He's going to be close to the 17-yard line. Again, Luke Reed adding up that yardage. Joe, when you count his yardage, we have to count his overall yardage on that interception return.
Yeah.